Metallica is probably my favorite band ever, and I'm not alone. These are the 7 best Metallica grooves, in my opinion. And just so we're clear, what is a groove? So with that definition in mind, I would like to invite you to leave a comment down below what your favorite Metallica groove is. Let's see if we share the same opinions. By the way, you'll also notice this video was recorded at my old studio with my friend Alex. You can subscribe to his YouTube channel down below if you are interested in amazing drum content. Let's get to the first Metallica groove, and Justice for All. Now, this is the opening groove after the classical guitar part, and I just think it's an extremely interesting album overall, but this song kind of encapsulates everything about the album that I like. No, not the lack of bass. I wish there were more bass in this. Lars Ulrich had other ideas. Ulrich? Lars had different ideas, but I will say, out of all of Metallica's albums, I think this one is the closest to progressive rock. So without further ado, let's get to it. Well, that was just delightful, wasn't it? The next Metallica groove I'll introduce to you is Sad But True. Easily the heaviest Metallica song, I think maybe the heaviest song ever. James Hetfield's guitar tone in this song is difficult to match, and I believe he recorded like at least 4 different amplifiers and guitars and maybe doubled all of those, so there's like a wall of guitars going on. I did my best, but you can't deny this groove is one of the best ever. Well, excuse me, I may need to change my underpants after that one. So, we're gonna go back in time again to a song called Hit the Lights. Now, I really enjoyed this groove because it just kind of defines the Metallica thrash sound that would later influence so many bands. Old school days. Can you imagine being like 20 years old and writing music like this? I sure can't, and I'm glad that they did. Here's Hit the Lights. Next, we come to a song called Master of Puppets, and I believe this was everyone's guitar exercise workout routine. It was always something that I would use to warm up and really kind of measure my skills. I would play along with Master of Puppets, all 7+ minutes of it, over and over. I would just play this song with the record over and over in my basement, and I have very fond memories of this tune as a result, and I think this groove is just required listening and required head nodding for it. That one never gets old, does it? Now we come to a bit of a dark horse on this list, but an absolutely iconic groove, No Leaf Clover. This was released in Metallica's S&M album where they played with the San Francisco Symphony. Probably has the coolest James Hetfield vocal performance among just the groove in general. It's very slow. It might be the slowest Metallica song that I can think of, and it's just humongous. It's just like an ocean pulling you and pushing you, and ever infinite. Yes, yes, lovely. Now we come to a song called Creeping Death. Now this is an absolute thrash masterpiece, and the part I'm going to show you is actually the bridge, where I believe Kirk wrote this part. It's a really cool part of the song that sort of gives you a reprieve from the constant thrashing metal sound. It's a tom groove. As you notice, a couple tom grooves have occurred on this list, and this is absolutely one of my favorite Metallica grooves. And now, last but not least, we come to the groove that maybe all of you were expecting. It is the quintessential Metallica groove, and maybe the quintessential drum groove of Metallica's repertoire, and definitely a difficult one to pull off on the guitar as well. This is one, and this is the breakdown. You know, the double bass part. This. Well, now that my hand is forever stuck in this position, leave a comment down below if you agree with my list, or if you have some contenders you'd like to offer up. I'd love to hear your opinions. Make sure to check out my friend Alex. He's an amazing drummer. Subscribe to his channel down below. He just started YouTube, so let's give him a boost from the old Music Is Win faithful. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, keep shredding.